Hello everybody! Welcome back to Ramsis Retro Longplays as we continue our playthrough of Final Fantasy Restored Plus, the new and improved version of the 1990 released Final Fantasy 1 in the North American market, which of course is a redo of the Famicom Final Fantasy from 1987. This 2010 patch fixed all the bugs in the game, and we added some extras, quality of life improvements. Hopefully you guys have been watching. It's been great. It's like playing Final Fantasy, improved so much. The game is still great, even the bug version, but with all the bugs fixed, it's a much more pleasant and nice experience. This is how the game, quote-unquote, was supposed to be. I don't know, supposed to be, unsupposed to be, but they fixed what was intended in the game originally. Let's put it that way. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Alright, so today's episode, we are going back to the Water Shrine, and we are going to defeat a octopus that lives all the way on the bottom of it, who's guarding the Water Shrine. We gotta get him out of the way and restore that Water Shrine, and then we'll see what else we can do. Now that we learned Lufiniush, we can head to Lufinia, or whatever the name of the city is that I showed you last time. We gotta head there to get some access so that we can head to the last level. So yeah, we're in the fringes here. We're almost there, but we do need some leveling up, and I think we'll take care of that in the Water Shrine itself, because it's going to be a lot of battling as we work our way down. So that's going to be the goal here. I want to get us up a few more levels. We definitely are not ready to go after the big bad of this game, but we are working properly. We're at level 21, except for Medic, who's at level 20. He should be at 21 very shortly. Alright, that's the goal. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell if you like to see, have something to say. Hopefully you guys do. Check us out on our main channel, Ramsis Retro Reviews, where Retro's alive and well and not going anywhere anytime soon. Don't forget, we are spun off from that channel, so hopefully we'll see you there as well. Alright, that out of the way, let's head back to the town. Alright, we're gonna run from the Desert Bullet. I'm tired of fighting this stupid thing. Well, it looks like we can't run. Alright, so as I was saying, we're gonna fight this thing. Let's use our gauntlets. You can use... I don't know, try confusing it. I'm sure it won't work, but we'll try it. Alright, like I said, I'm sure it won't work, but we could try. Alright. I use some healing. You can use the mage staff. There we go. That really is my least favorite, but it helped get Medic his level up, so there we go. He's up to 321. Very nice. Intelligence, Vitality. Would have been nice if we got some more luck, but that's okay. We'll take it. Alright, we're gonna try running again. There we go. Unfortunately, since we just got attacked, we have to actually heal, because you want to go in with full everything when you head into the Water Shrine, so... Alright, we are ready. Let's go. So this time, instead of going to the right, we are going to the left. Alright, well, after we read out the white chalk, that is. But yes, we are going to go a different path now to work our way downwards instead of upwards. Because the big bad lies on the bottom. We already went to the top where the mermaids reside. Let's do it. Right, more sharks, more sharks. And you know what that means? That means more gauntlets. And you can use your cat claw. Let's see what happens. Wow, good shot, good shot. Wow, see? Cat claw. That's not bad. Alright. You can use the heal, and now you can attack again. There we go. Alright, let's peek in here. Nope, nothing in there. And nothing in there either. Alright, let's go down. This time we are going down. That's right. Alright, you know the routine. We gotta get all these things. We're gonna shock them, gauntlets, and confuse them. That's the winning pattern here. Alright, let's see if we can confuse any. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. 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 Wow, all but one. Not bad. Alright, but most of them are gonna die now, so here they go. Don't forget, Sahagin Chiefs, very susceptible to lightning, so there they go. Alright, thank you, Sagan Prince. You just helped us out there. We appreciate that. Now we'll cut him in half. There you go. That was a nice battle. Alright, let's get going. Anything in here? No, nothing in there. Okay, nothing that way either, right? No. Alright, Ghost. Alright, we're going to heal and we're going to use light. We're gonna attack again, heal again, and you can attack. Good. Alright, so I guess we just go up. I don't know where else to go. Go up. Ah, alright, get ready for the poisons, everybody. Alright, gauntlet. And, that... Yeah, we're just gonna confuse it. See if we can shock any of them. Alright, it hurt him, but it definitely did not kill... Oh, it killed one of them. Alright, good. Let's see if we can confuse any. 2. But of course, the one that wasn't confused is the one that attacked us. You gotta love it. Heal. And actually, no, you can attack. Now that you have the cat claw attack. Alright, they're both cured, but it wasted their turn. That's why I don't mind that. And now we're gonna heal again, and attack again. Yep. Anytime you can use the healing staff, it's free healing. It saves your potions, it all adds up, you know? I'm telling you, use the healing items to their advantage. It really makes a difference. I mean, look at that. We pretty much got Ramsis back to where he has to be. Medic is just a few potions now. But he got hurt very hard with that one. Alright, so let's go all the way up. Anything in here? Nope. So, up. What do we got? Alright, more of the same. Okay. We'll use the gauntlets, and you can use the wizard staff. Poison. Wow, got one, alright. I got 2. Alright, you have to use the gauntlets, and you just attack. Let's should do it. No, one survived. Alright, Cannon Pyro get it. Oh no, it's a Gummy Vesper. Alright. Not bad. I use another antidote. Use some more potions on medic. There we go. Alright, we're good. Alright, so it looks like all we get here is staircase, so up we go. And another staircase, so up we go. Alright, let's see what we got here. Nothing. So down we go. So you can see where this is going. We're doing another up-down, similar to the ice cave. Remember all that? Yep, so that's how they're reusing everything. Up, down, left, right, over here. Go there. The reason I confuse, even though they're not that bad, it wastes a turn when they have the cure. So you're just like that, or they can help you. It's actually a good technique when all else fails, just try to confuse them. And don't forget, they fixed it. The thing works right now. Poison works right in this patch. Confuse works right. All the spells work now. Remember that. In this Final Fantasy Restored, they fixed all the bugs because the spells did not work right for the most part in Final Fantasy 1 originally released. This one fixes it to what its original intent was. Alright? So take advantage of that. Use spells you never really would have used. Use items you wouldn't have used. It all works now. That's the great thing. Alright, so did any of us get hurt bad? Let's see. No, we're good. Alright, so now we're back down again. Alright, so now we gotta do one of these go through the building type thing. We got some money. More money. White shark, we're just gonna beat up. But we'll use heal. Yeah, like I said. Keep using it. You can use the cat claw. See what you can do. 40, that's fine. Heal when we got the chance. And there it goes. Alright, and that was it for that area, so now we go down again. Alright, ambush, so I'm sure we're gonna be poisoned. We already are, yes. Alright, let's attack, lightning them, and confuse them. Wow, that one hurt. Good, because the sea lobster is the worst. Sea scorpion, I mean, is the worst. Alright, so let's heal. And you can use an antidote on Ramsis. Alright, we're gonna heal again. Like I said, use your items to its advantage. Yep, there we go. So that wasn't bad. That really wasn't. Alright, let's see what we got. A lot more experience, that's what we got. Alright, so there is a place right below us. Let's hop in and see what we got. 2 treasure chests. Alright, money. And a predetermined fight. We haven't fought the water elementals yet, so that was on the target square. You know, remember how I told you in previous episode? There are some squares that no matter what, you're always going to fight an enemy when you step on it, and every time you step on that same square, you'll always fight the same enemy, and it's water elemental. Because don't forget, whenever you're in these places, you fight the elemental of where you are, and we have not fought the water elementals yet, so it is time. Let's use the gauntlets. I'm pretty sure you can't confuse them. So, you know, we're just gonna fight. I don't think there's anything we can really do against the water elemental. They pack a punch, as you can see. Yep, ouch, 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 ouch. Alright, that was good, Vesper, and now... miss. Very good. Alright, let's see what it was guarding. Money. Well, that's alright. We'll take it. We're not against it. Alright, so who needs healing? Medic. Yeah, Medic's being pounded hard in this. Everyone else has been pretty good. That's because his armor stinks, but there's nothing you can really do until you get better items, and those come later. There's really nothing better for the white wizard right now. We'll use gauntlets and attack. Alright. Let's go all the way across, see what we got here. Up. Ah, another poison platter, as I call it. Alright. Use the gauntlets, use the confuse, let's see what happens. Alright, we got a good roll there. Whoa, that hurt. Let's see if we can confuse any of them. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we got 4. Not bad. Unfortunately, they attacked the wrong ones. Alright. You need to heal. And you can just attack. There we go. That worked out very nicely. Now we have to heal Pyro, of course. And I think everyone else is alright. Yes. Alright, let's keep going. So what's all the way this way? Another place. Alright, let's go in here. We got some treasure chests. Alright. Money. Now, I'll bet you that's a predetermined square. And it is. Let's see. Mummies. Underwater mummies. Well, I don't get it, but okay. But the good news is we have items now to deal with all this. So we're going to use the gauntlets, and we're going to use the light. Yes. Why are there mummies underwater? I guess they were buried here when this thing sunk on the ground. I don't know. The regular mummies should be beaten with the light now, if we can get it off. There it is. Remember, the light does Ayara. Alright, now you gotta heal. And you can just attack. Oh, that's gonna be it. Alright, so let's see what we got for all our trouble. Giant's gloves, that's good. Alright. Alright, so the Giant's gloves cast Saber, which is very good. That powers you up further. We're gonna save those. And that'll be for our fighters, of course. Or should I say knights, yes. There they go. Let's go north. Alright, a solo chest, let's see. I have a feeling that's a predetermined fight. They're probably guarding this chest, so that's fine. And now let's see if you can use Saber on everyone or just yourself. I think it's just yourself, so we're gonna have to give that to one of our knights eventually, yes. Yeah, it's just to the caster, the person wearing it, so we have to give that to one of the knights, of course. Alright, let's go heal. And you can attack, we just buffed you up, so... Well, it won't matter, because you're dead, yep. Alright, so what were they guarding? Another light axe, which we really don't need, so we're gonna get rid of that. But for now, we'll let the medic hold it. That way they can both do that type of damage. As for armor, I think we're going to give the Giant's Gloves to Ramsis, yeah. Yes, absolutely. Alright. So now Pyro has the armlet, the ring, and the ribbon. Alright. I think that was a pretty good trade. Alright, let's see who needs healing. Yeah, we'll give you a little boost. You need a lot of boost. There we go. Okay, let's see, is there anything else? Oh. Yes, alright, there is something else. We gotta beat more of these things, alright. And we're gonna confuse them again. That strategy's been the winning combination. Unless, of course, Medic gets the gauntlets off first. Okay, now we head north, if I recall. Yes, right over here is another. Now, there's probably gonna be more monsters to fight, so let's deal with it. Yep, here it is. It's 2 white sharks now. Okay. So let's use the gauntlets, and you can use... yeah, attack. You don't really have anything worthy. Alright, we got one out of the way. Let's do that. Now we're going to use the heal staff. And attack again. Okay. Alright, so let's see what we got. Whoops. Alright, money. Can we... nope, now we're gonna have to fight it again. Here we go. Yep, there it is. Let's do it again. Use lightning to... I want to save it for our fight. Alright, so you're just gonna have to attack. Yeah. Fortunately, we need all we can get against Kraken, so... alright, but at least we got one out of the way. And Vesper has good armor, so he was fine. Heal again, and attack. Very good. Alright, that actually worked out. And a level up for all our efforts, thank you. So it's a good thing we hit that spot choice, right? I don't like to do that, like I said in a previous episode, some people love to do that. Me, I like to let it naturally happen, then just keep unfocused in one spot for 30, but I never say one way or the other. If you like to do that, that's the game was made that way, play the game the way it was made to be, I have no problem with that, that's all. But we gotta level up either way, and I'm gonna take it. So it's Ramsis 22, he now gets Strength, Agility, Intelligence, and Luck. Strength, Agility, Intelligence, and Luck for Vesper also. Strength, Intelligence, Vitality, and Luck for the Pyro, and we are all good. Let's see what's in these two chests. More money. And a ribbon. Yes, we are going to use that. Now remember, the ribbons are very good. It's not really understood that this ribbon protects you from all status ailments, so someone's going to have to lose something here, so let's see. At the diamond helmet or the mithril helmet? Yes, the mithril helmet is going, yes. There we go, and we're just gonna drop it. So now we have 2 people with a ribbon. I think there's 3 ribbons in the game, if I remember, and in the version I played on Game Boy Advance, they added another ribbon so you can give all the warriors a ribbon. But in the original, I believe there's only 3, so that's it. We're down to 1 more to find. Alright, we'll do the same strategy. It worked. Oh no, I did the wrong strategy. Oh well. Let's hope that the lightning takes care of them, because, yeah, this is gonna do absolutely nothing. This is what happens when you misclick on an item, folks. I'm sure all of us have done this before, right? Oh, well. Let's get the prince. There we go. So it won't matter now. Alright, and the last one gone too. Alright, and our Vesper cut his head off. And we're done. Alright. Alright, let's go north, because it's the only place we can go. And here we go. Alright, now I believe this is the last floor here. I think we are on the bottom floor already. Let me change that. We are on the top floor. Yes, so we are on the top floor. This is where Kraken's located. Remember they said floor 5 is the mermaid, floor 1 is the Kraken, but it's still the bottom floor. For some reason, you start on the top and work your way, or you start in the middle and work your way either up or down, right? So it's a little confusing, but yes, we're on the first floor, which is lower. Well, anyway, we're on the floor with Kraken. That's all you guys need to know. So let's go bonk that fish's head and get him out of here. All right. So there's no treasures anymore. That's it. We've gotten everything you can in this area. But what there is a confusing maze. All right. So let's see. Oh, strike first means run first to me. Let's get out of here. Yep. Go up. Now, like I said, nothing. Yeah, there's no items on the last floor here. Alright, we're gonna run again. I'm tired of finding these things. Even if they poison, we'll just quickly. Yeah, there we go. So what you have to do is get in here somehow. So you gotta find the door, and there it is. And you gotta work your way around all these barriers here. Alright, we're gonna run again. We're done. There we go. Now you gotta exit the door, and you gotta go all the way around. Alright, we'll fight it. That way we can do a little extra healing here. And we'll use the wizard staff this time, yeah. Oh, it won't matter. Okay. And here we are, we made it to Kraken. Alright, so what we're gonna do is fully heal everybody. Or as close as we needed to. There we go. Here we go, we're going for it. Let's see how we do against Kraken. The Fiend's Bowl shatters, evaporating all the water. Ho ho ho. How foolhardy to dare challenge me, Kraken, the Fiend of the Water. Let's see. There he is, an octopus. Alright. So now we're going to use that item here, Giant's Glove. Yes. And you're going to attack. And you're going to use... Terra. Yes. Yes, you are. And you're going to use... Temper. On... We'll give it to Vesper for now. Alright, we got the Terra first. That's good. Defense up, defense up, defense up. Alright, well, that didn't help because he died, but that's alright. I think we can still do this. Because we have the Giant's Glove, yes. Alright, so attack, attack. And you can't, I don't think they fixed that, right? I don't know, let's see what happens. This will be a good test. I have no idea if the bugs fix that you can use Raise in battle. Let's try it and see what happens. Alright. Nope, can't use it. Alright, so that is not a bug. That is, unfortunately, just how the game is, right? Alright, so now you're just going to use gauntlets, because we have no more black magic to use here. Alright, that's better than nothing. That's good. Yep, just keep using it. Oh, that was close. There we go. Close is not close enough. Alright. Medic got his level up. Very good. Strength, agility, intelligence, look. Alright, so now what are we going to do? We are going to use Raise again. There we go. So rays can only be used at a battle, right? And use the Kyoraga. They'll fix that in later versions where you can use Phoenix Downs and life spells in battle, but they still were not able to fix that in this one, which is a shame. It's such a valuable tool when you can restore your fighters during the battle itself. But nope, it's not to be. It was not programmed into this game to do that. Okay. Alright, so there we go. We got 3 out of the 4. Let's get our... Yep, there we are. Let's look at it. And there it is. It's the bottom left one. That is the water. So we have earth, fire, water. That leaves just air. Yep, we're in good shape here. Let's get out of here. Let's head back in, and we're going to save it, and we're going to call it an episode. That's it. We beat the water shrine. Is there anything we have to get rid of, I guess is the question. Not really. No, I'm happy with everything we have there. And I'm happy with everything I got there. Yeah, so we are good. Let's fill up our potions, though. So what do we need? 70, 80, 90. We gotta use 1. So 60, 70, 80, 90. 4. Okay. There we go. We are done. Let's go save it and call it a day, everybody. That was another successful mission. Thank you guys for joining me. That worked out very well. We now have 3 out of the 4. Air is left, but we have a few things we have to do before we can head there. And yeah, that's really it. We're really in the home stretch here. Final Fantasy 1 is not a long game. People think it's long because all the newer ones added so much extra content to it. And my previous play where I did the 100% bestiary took forever because there was so much more content in the Game Boy Advance version to find all the monsters. But it's really not a long game. The original Final Fantasy 1... you could really beat under 2 hours if you don't, like, grind and really go crazy with it and you get lucky and you just get all the right stuff. You really could beat Final Fantasy 1 under 2 hours. We're taking a little long because we're having fun looking at this patch that restores everything, but really, it's not a long game. But we are on the home stretch here. We're going to beat the Air Fiend in a few episodes, and then, yeah, we're going to be ready to go after the big bad, and that's going to be it. So, thank you for tuning in and enjoying the ride here as we look at the fixed version of Final Fantasy 1 on the NES. It's been a blast. It's been a great addition. I love the changes they did. It really feels like a very improved and proper game. It really does. They did a great job here. I can't compliment them enough. Check it out if you want to see the fixed version of Final Fantasy. It's called Final Fantasy Restored. And they give you all the ways to patch the game and then add little extras like I did, the quality of life improvements with the boss battle music and the menus and the colors and all that stuff. Yeah, lots of great improvements in this game. And the running, too, don't forget. And showing who can use what item. Great stuff. If this was what the original Final Fantasy 1 was, it would have been even more of a classic than it already is. Alright? Can't praise it enough. Alright, join us next time as we continue our look through Final Fantasy 1 Restored. We're going to go after the Air Fiend eventually, but I think next time we have to do a few other things before we can do that. And we have a place or two we haven't checked yet that I think we might want to take a peek at. So yeah, that'll be next time. Alright, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell if you like what you have something to say. Hopefully you guys do. Check us out on Vestige Retro Reviews or Retro's Alive and Well, not going anywhere anytime soon. And I'll see you all next time. Thanks for joining again. Goodbye, everybody.